Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of EverQuest 2. Now, on this episode, we're going to be doing Knights of the Dead, and I just wanted to show you where one of the merchants was and what he was selling. Take you through all the items. Make sure I'm not in guild chat. Take you through all the items, show you what they look like, see how much they cost. For those of you who don't know where I am in South Qeynos. I'll open up my map so you can see exactly right where I am. There's the entrance to Antonica right there, and I am right here where this little red arrow is. I'll zoom in so you guys can get a better view. It's the Ironforge Exchange Workshop, and you can come right in here and you'll see a little guy right here with a glowing head. So we're going to go ahead and click on him, and these are the items that they sell. Now you can see this is only 60 silver. Go ahead and open it up in our little dressing room window. I don't want to block the guy for those of you who want to look at that guy. You also have a bone sculpture, and you can see they're slightly different from one another. I'm going to take my mount off, just so you guys don't have to keep hearing that the whole time. You got a little grave marker. Looks like there might be some writing on it that's kind of been dulled away. Now, some of these you can just buy outright with silver, and some of them you have to use your candy corn. There you go, another grave marker. So you could have a whole cemetery done, and that's kind of a cool looking pumpkin, kind of evil looking. So you could have a whole cemetery done with just grave markers, which is kind of cool. You can get that whole little scary vibe. And that's a weapon right there. I'll go ahead and clear it so you guys can see exactly what that looks like. And there it is right there. That's interesting. You got a chandelier made out of bone, so for those of you who are going for that dark dungeon look, you get a broken one. That's kind of interesting. And you got a stained glass floor. That's very cool, almost like honeycombs. I could see that being used for a lot of different things. And here you can buy the scrolls for your tradecraft. Now, I've already done these. I've had them for several years. And you can see it tells you you've already... Actually, I don't have that one. That must be a new one that they've gotten. So I'll go ahead and add that one. Don't have that one. Or that one. Let's see. So I'll do another video where I take you through all the trade crafting stuff that you can do for Knights of the Dead as well, for those of you who are interested in that. That's kind of a cool looking bat. It's another weapon right there. Made out of bones as well for that creepy look. It's almost like a place you can sit down, but a tombstone at the same time. And as you can see, there is quite a bit of stuff for sale. It says it summons a pet dedicated jack-o'-lantern. I don't know what that does. It's until cancelled, and it takes 50 of these candy corns. That's quite a large amount of candy corns to want. And that's a scarecrow with the pumpkin that kind of fell off and shattered on the ground underneath it. Wow, that's cool. And remember, you can make these things rather big. Even though some of them are small to start with, you can always increase the size inside your house. And there you got a dragon right there for 150 candy corns. Go ahead and zoom out a little bit. That's kind of a nice one. Evil pitchfork. You could use that as a scone on the wall, you know, to add a little bit of light to the room at the same time, you know, the evil feel that you might want. And again, you can use these candles to put right on top of these gravestones I was just showing. You can put them right on there, add an extra little look to it. Candle and creature. Perfect for floating on top of water within your home or guild hall. Huh. Oh, wow, there's several of them. That's cool. And zoom in so you can see exactly what they look like. So they're just floating skulls. And that one's only 5. Harvest time. This item completes in your house. Requires the achievement trick treats. So I can't get that one for some reason. I guess I haven't done that quest for you guys just yet. Same thing on that one. That one's kind of nice. There's like leaves falling or it's kind of decaying. You could use that for like autumn as well as Halloween. And then of course these dungeon makers, and we haven't quite gotten into the tutorials on those yet, but I will and show you exactly what you can do. They're very interesting. I would suggest getting these while you have the opportunity. Oh, these are very cool. That's a plushie scarecrow. I already have those. For those of you who've seen my guild hall, you'll know what that looks like. This potion will grant you the illusion of being an aqua goblin. Until cancel, charmed, and it has 1 charge. So you'd be able to use it just once. But it's kind of cool. And it only costs 1 silver. So all these are going to be the same thing, 1 charge. And you'll turn into whatever creature it says. Skeleton costume. And keep in mind your armor will not show up on these characters. It's just the illusion. That's again another illusion that you can have. And you can see why I did a whole video dedicated to just what the merchant has for sale, as he has quite a bit. Now when this first came out, he didn't have nearly this much, but every year they try to add a little bit more. For those of you who've been playing for a couple years or more than a couple years, there's still something new for you to come and participate and try to get. For those of you who are brand new to it, it may seem very overwhelming that there's so much stuff. Don't feel bad if you don't get it all. For your character, it will be back again next year, and chances are with even more stuff. So there's always the opportunity to get more. If you don't have enough candy corns, they are tradable, so you can buy them off of the broker. Those are very cool stuff. That one's kind of creepy. That one, I don't know, what is that? Gargoyle? It's kind of small. Oh, that's cool. That's just a little creepy. I would not want to run around without a head. I could see doing a raid like that, though. That would be interesting. There's another, like, gargoyle type creature right there. Oh, that's cool. So as you can see, a lot of costumes to pick from. You wouldn't be the same as pretty much anybody else out there, since there's so much. And if you were, you could easily just change to another. Oh, that's interesting. Baby werewolf. Oh wow, that would be one heck of a costume right there. And I could see a lot of these costumes doubling for other seasons, like that little tree. It could be like a fall costume. Wow, that sure is a lot. Change the color on that guy and he'd almost look Santa Claus-like. Little flies buzzing off of that one. Almost like the Necro's pet. That's kind of cool. For those vampire fans out there, you could use that. And again, you can change the size of these, so you could make this very big, do kind of like an Egyptian feel to it, or a Washington Monument kind of thing. And a little pumpkin skull that you can wear. Candles. More stained glass. Charges are unlimited, so you can use this as many times as you want. It turns the caster's combat pet into a death dagger orc. So if you have a pet, if you're a necro or mage of some sort, you can get this, and you can actually use it to turn your pet into this creature. Does not work on cosmetic pets, so it wouldn't work for those of us who have like a pack pony or something like that. So only certain classes would be able to enjoy this, but it's still very cool. That's another cool looking painting. Nothing on the back. A plague cloud. Unlimited charges. Applies call plague cloud when activated. Increases focus, disruption, ministration, subjugation, and ordination of caster by 5. Summons a mount to ride. Increases your ground speed by 130%. And you need 300 of those corns. So that's kind of a cool one. I don't have that one either. I might have to get that one. Just a regular pumpkin, no face, no nothing on it. Another one that's just a regular pumpkin. These pumpkin bombs, you must be in a city to use it. I've heard that you can throw them at people, they explode, and then you have a chance of getting some loot off of it, just random items. So I haven't tried that yet. We may do a video where we try throwing those at some people and seeing what we get. It's kind of interesting. That's another dungeon maker item that you can get. Basically a lot of stuff for a lot of people. I mean, if you're into making your house look cool, a lot of items you can get for your house. If you're into making dungeons, a lot of stuff for that. If you're just into having stuff for your character to look cool running around the zone, there's quite a bit of stuff for that as well. And I've already had those before. A little foggy mirror. Gravestone. Another gravestone. Bigger foggy mirror. Oh, that's kind of a cool multicolored spider. A zombie mystic doll. That's kind of cool. They do have a another doll that you can get that's a voodoo doll and has a little spike sticking out of his back all the way through the front. And it kind of looks a lot the same, but this is a little different. So again, guys, if you like these videos, if you like seeing the little holiday stuff that's going on, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment below, or hit me up in game. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.